I'm Cassie. This is Excuse Me with...
And Cassie.
It's so repetitive.
I know, right? Ding, ding, ding.
Today we're going to get really serious and we're going to talk about some issues that are going on at the Syracuse University campus.
What's going on right now that's affecting Syracuse, the legacy, and the brand? And our brand is basketball.
Syracuse basketball,
and
yep.
Right now we've got some issues going on with our legacy coach, John.
Oh my God.
John Boeheim. I don't know why I want to call him Joe Boehner. I always want to call him Joe Boehner.
We are not discussing that. It's Jimmy B, Jim Boeheim.
Jimmy
not
B.
Joe, not John,
I always want to call him Joe Boehner or either Uncle Joe. Sorry.
This is the same person who thought the Broncos were in the Super Bowl. Earlier this week, Jim Boeheim announced, actually the athletic program announced that he will be retiring in 3 years from his position as head coach of the men's basketball team. We're going to go out today and see what the reaction is around campus.
I'm curious to see what the students are going to say, considering he is such a main part of the
And
school.
obviously, it's very important to know that this comes in the wake of all the NCAA penalties against Syracuse University and Jim. I mean, he's suspended for 9 games in the next season, and also 108 wins were taken away from him. So,
and not to mention that we're still a little somber over the fact that we're not going to be in March Madness,
which is,
right now.
Yeah, right,
So
right now.
there's madness and sadness going on the campus, and we're looking forward to hear what the students have to say.
All right, we're gonna hit the streets now.
All right, thanks for tuning in, and don't forget, subscribe.
Subscribe, OTM, and our YouTube show.
You got to. All right, as always, thanks for watching, and
Thanks,
welcome
guys.
back.
Welcome back.
Bye.
The name of our show is called Excuse Me with Kat and Cassie. Will you give your best excuse me to the camera?
Excuse me?
I love it. Excuse me? Yeah. Just like that. Okay, so we're talking about the news today that Jim Boeheim is retiring in 3 years. I'm sure you've heard. What is your take on it?
Legacy. I think it's ready. I mean, everything's got its run, and obviously it'll be tough, but he did his job, and a fantastic legacy he's left us.
How long have you been around the Syracuse community here?
10 years.
10 years.
Yeah.
I'm at least happy. I'm a junior, so at least I'll be here for the rest of his tenure, and I'll be really sad to see him go. And it'll be weird to see I don't know who else they'll pick. I don't know if it'll be like Jeremy McNamara or who knows. It'll be interesting to see who picks up the slack.
And you bleed orange?
Yes.
Are you bleeding right now?
Are you?
Oh, I'm wearing a Syracuse shirt. It's not orange.
But it's pink. But it's okay. We're bleeding orange, pink, orange, whatever. Same thing. It's Syracuse. You go to all the basketball games, or you try to go to a lot?
Yeah, I try and go to most of them. I actually stayed out for the Duke game. I think I got to outside the dome maybe 10 or 11 that day. Yep.
What's your favorite Jim Boeheim moment? You must have a lot of memories then.
Well, one of my favorite is what he did for Wes Johnson, who's one of my former students, and I loved Wes because of his character. But here's the funny moment, and this is why I could say maybe it's Jim. I don't know who it is, but maybe it's Wes. But I had my little boy in my classroom, and Wes is next to me, and my little boy needs his laces tied, and Wes helps him out. And Wes is a guy of character, so Jim Boeheim brought a guy of character to this campus, and so that's my moment, if you will.
In your 3 years here, what has been a highlight moment for you with Jimmy B?
Maybe the pit game last year. I was abroad last spring, so I would stay up late and try and find anywhere on the internet, find the games. I remember it was probably 2 a.m. at the point because it was a night game. So 2 a.m. for me, and watching the pit game and just screaming at my computer in celebration and probably waking up my roommates and stuff. That was a highlight when he what game was it? He got kicked out and he freaked out. That was pretty good. Obviously the 2003 championship and stuff.
And what are you going to miss most about Jimmy B?
Well, I think that he brought life and he brought character, and he always he made great calls at the end of the game. You can just watch his mind at work in that last minute.
So if you had to give him a message, a send-off to Mr. Jim Boeheim, what would you say to him?
Thank you for an amazing, I don't even know how many years.
39 as head coach, but he's been a part of the program since 1962, so it's been a while.
It's absolutely incredible, especially with the turnaround in college basketball. And so it's great to see, and definitely have lots of Syracuse pride with him and always will with him.
All right, thank you so much for winning, everybody, on the Jim Boeheim breaking news. And we want to say once again, thank you for tuning in to ExCUSE
With Kat and Cassie. And we look forward to the next 3 years with Jimmy B as our coach. See ya!
Like,
We love you, Jimmy B!
I want to play basketball now. All right, so you want to do our goodbye real quick?
All right, now that I'm so nostalgic, it's so sad.
And especially for grad students in my program, we've only been here a few months, and we only get to experience
Right.
one season of basketball and one season of football. So it is kind of
Sad.
sentimental and saddening
Yeah.
that we won't be able to experience his legacy like you guys have.
Yeah,
But
4
the
years
day
for
that
me.
We were able to come watch a game and be on this
Yeah.
campus while he was here is something important to say. So I,
Yes.
for one, for all the people on behalf of the graduate program, that we appreciate you for everything
Yes.
you've done, your legacy, and I mean he's got 3 more years, so we can like slowly.
Yes,
be-
we are, yeah.
Just wish him goodbye, but at the end of the day, at least we had him. At least we can say we had him.
This
on
is the
that.
longest,
This is the
this longest
goodbye ever.
goodbye ever. So if you had a message to Jim Boeheim, who probably doesn't watch our show, but we hope he does, what would you say?
Thank you. Thank you for your gift to the community, but thank you also for the character you brought and the students you brought to the campus.
You heard him. Thank you, Jimmy B.
We love you, Jimmy B.